Ever think about that big sun in the sky and how it affects us other than keeping us warm, making us tan? What if it were pulling some strings in your life? Sounds kind of crazy, right? But stick with me for just a second because in astrology, we do look to the sun to understand ourselves and our place in the universe. So I put together this quick little 10-minute video to just give you a little bit of a rundown on how it all works with astrology and the sun. Think about it. All the planets dance around the sun. So the sun is the one who is, getting the energy going for everybody to use, right? Whether you're totally into astrology or you're new to this stuff or you're just star curious, the way some people can be, I think this video might be helpful for you. So by the end of this video, you'll feel like you've unlocked at least one or two things, a greater understanding of the sun for you and what it means in your chart. So let's get started here. Welcome. I'm visionary artist and astrologer Beth Hansen, and I am your guide to all things mystical and magical in the stars, grounded firmly in Mother Earth. As you can see, I have a working studio. My artwork is behind me, and all of this is powered by the sun. Let me tell you how that works. If that is your jam, just please click that like button below because I need to know if I am just staring at an empty camera or if I'm actually talking to a real human being. Yeah, just click that like button below. That way I know you're there. Or comment, hey, I'm here and my sun is shining. I am here to talk to you about your sun and how it works with astrology. Uh, it is your bright and shining star. It is you as a star. It is something that you can harness energetically. I mean, obviously, the sun has power. That's how we have solar power. But we can also psychically understand and learn about that power as well. The other thing to think about with your sun is if you know your time of birth, then you can access the wisdom of the houses. And there are 12 houses in astrology, whether you're working with true sidereal astrology like I do, or you're working with tropical astrology, as many people do here in the United States and the West. With house placements, the sun is showing where you shine brightest in life. It's the where. Um, with the stars, with the constellation, with the sign, that would show how you shine. And whatever is happening with the sun in your life, this is the experiences that you are having and that you are promised. Now, what you are promised at the beginning will stay with you for the rest of your life, and that's why we do the chart for you. An astrology chart is a very useful tool for that, for helping your self understanding. But you could also work with the sun throughout the year. And that brings us to the astronomy about the sun. I think that's fascinating. Did you know it takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the sun's light to reach the earth? It's true, there's a little delay there. The other thing that you might want to make a note of is that the sun is so big, you could fit more than 1 million Earths. Yeah, our planet inside the sun. The third thing that I want to let you know is that all that light and all that stuff coming up, it's a layer on the outside of the sun that is called the photosphere. So the sun is our galaxy's great big beautiful lava lamp. As physical bodies on this planet, there are things you can do to harness that sun's energy, because when we go up, everything penetrates your entire body. Spending time outdoors, getting charged up, is just good for you. The other thing you can do is connect with the sun by journaling, asking yourself, what makes me feel alive? Where do I feel the most confident in my life? You can even use some affirmations, such as, I feel radiant, or I am just going to shine today, or it can be right before something where you're in front of people. I feel myself beginning to shine, and my inner sun is growing and glowing. So my sun is in Taurus, fully grounded. Where's your sun? Again, check it out. And that's the other thing to keep in mind. What constellation, what zodiac is your sun in? Okay, so let's get going on the sun in Aries. Aries is fire, cardinal fire. You shine most when you are taking decisive and bright action and you are pursuing whatever it is you want to pursue or defending whatever you want to defend. The second sign would be Taurus, which is an earth sign. And Taurus tells us how we feel grounded and what we value. So the sun in Taurus is all about keeping grounded and aligning our life and how we shine with what we value. The sun in Gemini, Gemini is an air sign, so it helps keep that fire burning with curiosity, with wanting to learn more, with really shining bright in areas of communication and travel. But next we have Cancer is considered a cardinal water sign. So it is water that likes to take action. So when the sun's shining bright is very activated in wanting to shine a light on what is going on with people's well-being, their emotional flow, and whatever is needed to nourish. And then this is Leo the lion is ruled by the sun. So the sun is super duper happy in Leo. It is play, childlike wonder, creativity, literally putting on a play, acting, finding ways to create. After Leo comes Virgo. So we have our second earth sign here. And with Virgo sun, this is you shining your brightest when you are helping others, when you are being of service to community, to family, to your partner, and you really shine in this area. And after Virgo, we have Libra. Libra is shining the brightest when they are determining what is going on and keeping things in balance. And they are an air sign, but they are actually ruled by Venus. So they have a strong sense of aesthetics, very artistic. It's all about balance. After Libra comes Scorpio, which is all about diving deep, getting intense. It is a water sign, but it is a fixed water sign. And Sun Scorpios are incredibly intense. They shine in really dark places and they bring light to darkness. And then after Scorpio comes Ophiuchus, and an Ophiuchus sun is healing, about shining, about bringing things out of the darkness and bringing them to light and doing it in a free and easy way. And it's a very, very warm, caring energy, and it's deep spiritual energy because with Ophiuchus, they are not earth, not air, not water, not fire, but spirit. And if the sun is in Sagittarius, that's another fire sign. That is where you are very expansive and you love to shine a light on anything to do with travel, loves to explore new ideas in depth, getting the masters, writing books, completing tomes, whether they're reading them or writing them. So then the next sun sign is in Capricorn. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign. It's about climbing to the top of the mountain. It's about their ambition and are willing to put in the hard work, dedication, and perseverance. After Capricorn, we have Aquarius. This is considered fixed air. Aquarius is the water bearer, not the water itself. They want everything to flow together for people. I go much deeper into the different signs in another video. So if you want more than just one or two keywords, then that's where to go. So keywords for Aquarius are humanity and diversity. Okay, so then now we've come up onto Pisces, the final sign. Pisces is a mutable water sign, which is why we've got two fish. They're about finding flow, finding ways to glitter and shine, can very much be psychics, intuitives, or other type of deep people, and they do need their alone time and care too. So here we are talking about that big, bright, beautiful sun, and it's been known throughout time that there have been sun worshippers. Many gods are named after the sun or are the sun. Depends on how you like to work with your deities, to be honest. So the first one is Ra, the Egyptian god. Hello, sun, big old sun disk behind his head. And he was believed to travel across the sky on a boat. So when he wasn't traveling across the sky during the day, he was traveling through the underworld at night. And one of the main sun goddesses is Japanese, Amaterasu. And that's where they get their beautiful sun disk from. They believe that their emperors were descended from this goddess, but her name means that which illuminates heaven. What a beautiful, beautiful name, right? The other god I want to mention is Lu, which is an Irish god. And so he is known to be a god of craftspeople, of creativity, taking that sunshine and creating. And the festival that we celebrate, or that is still celebrated by, and now is celebrated by many neo-pagans, is Lunasa, to celebrate Lu. Lu is someone that is revered in August 1st, for that first harvest, that sacred harvest, when it's time to bring in the crops. In the northern hemisphere, and the Norse have a goddess, Sol. Sol is the Norse goddess of the sun, and she drives a chariot across the sky daily. Are you noticing a theme here? And Sol is protected by the shield Svalin, which keeps the earth from burning up in the sunlight. So that shield keeps us from burning, according to, and when you think about it, wow, Sol, sun, shield. So much to associate with science, so much to associate with myths and legends, and there are many other gods and goddesses. The Roman one, Sol Invictus. Guess what? Celebrated around, let's see, December 25th, because his name means unconquered sun. Unconquered sun. So, there's that. There's that. So you might identify with, or be able to tune into gods and goddesses, or their mythology might help you understand how our ancestors understood the power of the sun, and how we can relate to the sun on a spiritual level. So we've gone over all of that. The sun is your guiding light in astrology. It is what makes you shine the brightest from your chart. You can work throughout the seasons and connect with the sun in any sign. It's like, okay, just because I have a sun in Taurus doesn't mean I can't connect to a sun in Aquarius or a sun in Pisces. It's like, okay, I'm starting from the place of Taurus, but how can I connect that way? And if you want to get more deep into your chart and to find out things like aspects on how your sun relates to other planets in your chart, click on the link down below and you can work with me and I can help you with that, with a little reading. No pressure. If that's something you want to dive a little bit deeper into, I will happily do that. I am a true sidereal astrologist, so I work with the sun in where it actually is in the sky in relation to the stars at the time you're born, which is why I include Ophiuchus. So I am a 13 sign astrologer. But now that we've unlocked the secrets of the sun, what about the moon that reflects that sunlight and goes through all those phases? There's an app for that. There is an app for that. So linky, watch the video, learn how to use the app, learn how to take charge of your own relationship with your sun and planets. And yeah, it's pretty groovy.